So hello to all my dear students. Once again welcome you all to Sail to MDS Dental Academy. So today we are here with the part 9 of paper discussion. So the exam date is near and you have to set the stage for the perfect result and for the perfect attempt. If your attempt is good, automatically the result will be good. So clear your doubts, clear your clutters from the mind and focus on your preparation. So let's get start with today's lecture. So what is the theoretical amount of water required to react with 100 gram of calcium sulfate hemihydrate to form calcium sulfate dihydrate? So theoretically it is around 18 cc. Which one of the following clinical event intraorally probably contributes the most to porcelain to metal failure or fracture? So that is your occlusal stresses. Which one of the following impression materials does not set by a stepwise polymerization reactions? That is your polyvinyl siloxane. Now polysulfide impression materials set by which one of the following mechanism? They set by stepwise polymerization. Let's see in detail your elastomeric impression material. Always remember polysulfide is everything high. Working time, setting time, shrinkage, electric recovery, flexibility, tear strength, wettability and detailed reproduction also. And polyether has everything short or everything less. They have less working time, less setting time, low shrinkage, very good elastic recovery. That's one thing high in them. Flexibility during removal is also low to moderate. Tear strength is moderate. Wettability by gypsum is also good and detail production is excellent in all four elastomeric impression materials. So please aspirant, remember this chart in very simple manner, that is they have everything very high, they have everything very low except the elastic recovery. And this is a polyvinyl siloxane and condensation silicone. Now control temperature and relative humidity are important consideration for the setting of which one of the following impression material. That is important for zinc oxide eugenol. And control temperature and humidity are important consideration for the setting of polysulfide rubber impression material also. Now how much filler is there in a typical investment composition? It is around 75%. Now hygroscopic expansion of investment material occurs by imbibition of water into spaces between the phases. What is the minimal acceptable level for visible curing light output? It is around 300 milliwatt per square centimeter. Now which muscle act on the distolingual contour of lower dentures? That is your mylohyoid. If in exam option medial pterygoid is there, select that. The most likely factor contributes to tooth eruption, that is your developing PDL. That's why the PDL traction theory is the most widely followed theory for tooth eruption. Now tissue conditioner tend to harden as a result of what? Because of loss of plasticizer. Denture adhesive is contraindicated in case of xerostomia. Now let's have a good outline of denture lining materials. Remember it was introduced by Matthews. He introduced plasticized polyvinyl chloride is one of the first soft lining material with acrylic resin denture, and then Lamy and Storage published a summary of observation on different soft denture material, and they classified this five material. There's a natural rubber, polyvinyl chloride, polyvinyl acetate, methyl methacrylic copolymer and silicone. And they also state that the material become hard because of loss of plasticizer after several months and becomes stained and cracked in the mouth. Now implant prosthodontics, if word FP2 is there, what it means? It means the crown and a portion of root. Now minimum required distance between implant and ventral foramen is around 5 mm. Let's see important anatomic limitation. Buccal plate 0.5 mm, lingual plate 1 mm, your sinus 1 mm, nasal cavity 1 mm, incisive canal often avoided, inferior canal 2 mm, mental nerve 5 mm from foramen, inferior border, that's 1 mm, adjacent to natural tooth is 0.5 mm. Now understand this classification. FP stand for fixed prosthesis, RP stand for removable prosthesis. So FP1 is that it means replaces only the crown. FP2 is that it means replaces crown and portion of root. Fe3 means what? Replaces missing crown and ginger color and portion of the edentulous side also. Very important classification given in your cracks. RP4 means what? It's a removable prosthesis which is mainly an overdenture completely supported by implant. RP5 is what? Removable prosthesis which is an overdenture supported by both soft tissue and implant. Now inter-implant distance should be at least what? Remember aspirant, it is around 3 mm. If you go for the literature, the minimum distance between an implant and natural tooth is at least 1.5 to 2 mm. And between implant and implant it is around 3 mm. In order to obtain an aesthetic and functional result, they last for a long time. Now the last question of the lecture, the waiting period after endodontic therapy of the abutment tooth before commencing overdenture treatment is around 2 to 4 weeks. So dear aspirant, that was all for the today's lecture. If any doubt, you can contact me to my number, mail ID is there, and also you can check out our website. Till then, any doubt you can DM me.